Only 7 players in NBA history have membership in that 50-40-90 club. That is shooting 50% from the field, 40% from three, 90% from the foul line for the season. Khris Middleton could become the 8th. He's an all-star for the second time for a Milwaukee team that sports the league's best record at 41-6. And all-star Khris Middleton joins us tonight from the mean streets of Milwaukee, my hometown. Khris, it's great to see you. Congratulations on that, man. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how's it feel now a couple of nights after 51? And I love the picture that was taken in the locker room of you holding the sign. Who came up with the sign?
That was definitely Giannis's idea, to take the picture in black and white and have the 51 points on there like it was the old school.
You know, Khris, you guys are obviously off to an amazing start. You had a great year last year. How do you keep yourself motivated? Because you guys are one of the few teams in the league that you have to win the championship or at least get to the finals or it's not a successful season.
Yeah, I think last year it was definitely a disappointment how close we were to reaching that NBA final stage. So that's what keeps us motivated this year. We know we can win however many games we're winning right now, but when the time comes in the playoff time, we just gonna have to play as hard as we can. Don't put pressure on ourselves, but just realize we can't be satisfied by winning one playoff game or a playoff series.
Khris, the most mindset of all-star players is once they make the all-star team, they want to make it, throughout their career. Was that your mindset coming into the league this year?
I think it was part of it. I mean, being an all-star last year was a huge goal of mine. So you never want to take a step back. And I thought, if I didn't have a great year, if I wasn't an all-star, I might have taken a step back. But this year, I just wanted to find ways to get better with myself individually and through the team. And it's been working out with me so far.
You know, Khris, I have a question, and don't take it the wrong way. You guys are in Milwaukee, right? Not a big market, and so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, yourself and Giannis, you don't see him on every single commercial, but you see these teams with all of these guys who are superstars, and you guys are dismantling the NBA at 41-6. Give us and us, our viewers, what separates y'all from everybody else and all of the commercial darlings.
I mean, here we're just basketball junkies. I mean, we live in the gym every morning, every afternoon, even nights. We're up here finding ways to take care of our body, whether that's in the weight room or pinning up extra shots or just watching film. I mean, I think it starts with Giannis, it goes down to me, it goes all the way down our roster. Just guys are hungry. We want to be great with this team.
You know, Khris, for the second year in a row, I'm saying the same thing. I said, Giannis is going to play great. Khris is going to play great. But the key is going to come down to Eric Bledsoe. To me, he's got to become that third musketeer. Am I wrong or am I correct?
I think you're right there. I mean, Bled's a big part of what we do on both sides. He's a heck of a defender that can guard many positions and just make it tough on those other guys. But offensively, he's doing a great job of just, playing aggressive, getting down to the paint, finishing for himself, or just finding other guys. And that's what we're going to need all season long from him. And then we got Brooks still out there protecting the paint and shooting threes, what we need him to do. So as long as everybody's playing on the same page and playing great and playing solid, I think we'll be fine.
Khris, do you expect that the draft next week will play out just like it played out last year? LeBron's got the first pick, which means Giannis has the first pick of the reserves. Is that the way it's going to play out again?
I won't lie. I'll be pretty upset if my teammate doesn't pick me first for the All-Star. I mean, we're loyal guys over here, so I don't expect anything different from Giannis right now.
Khris Middleton, well done. Congratulations on your second All-Star selection, and we will see you in Chicago, man.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Sounds good. Thank you.
Happy for him, a guy who always just kind of sums up his approach to the game saying, look, I'm just trying to play the game the right way.
I have a question for you, Ernie.
Yes.
You're picking the All-Star reserves.
Uh-huh.
Who are you going with first, Shaq or Chuck?
I'm taking you, Kenny.
Thank you. All right, just checking.
We'll take a break.
Are we talking now?
No, and you know what? Shaq and Charles will play the roles of LeBron and Giannis and pick the starters
So I was good.
for the All-Star game.
Man, I know I'm the poorest person in the conversation.